Hey guys, it's Access Denied. I have a new microphone here with me, and we're going to do a bit of a Let's Code. I'm updating this game list. I'm bringing it from one level um, of the system to another, a higher level, so it's accessible from the web. I have Superhuman Wreckage playing in the background, which is the trailer music from the Ultron trailer, so you might recognize it. Alright, let's get started. First things first, I've turned the configuration.js over to development, as you can see here. Okay, I am hosting my own copy of the server. Make sure that we are on the correct branch. It's not publishing correctly, so close that. And let's try this from within here. We want to be on a different branch. Ugh. When you're working with code, it's always good to start with version controlling. If you don't have a version control system, you're not doing programming right. That dot old shit doesn't work. That's stupid. Don't do that. So we're gonna go ahead and commit this. Knit. I've already done a little bit of work here. Go ahead and publish that. Nah, fuck. I shouldn't. Okay, there we go. We don't need this. Alright, we need to remove all the buttons that are in the launcher except for the configuration and settings. And, well, eh, yeah, configuration settings. Yeah, go ahead and change the color scheme. the the bar at the bottom of the launcher, we basically have to remove it and bring it up a level. I'm trying to we're, I'm trying to think what's gonna break. I've already changed it over so Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro should start. I've written a little bit of code, so when you hit the button, it's still gonna hit the endpoints that it needs to hit to launch Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, and it's gonna use a different. Well, yeah, it's going to use a different local host setting. So those local host settings need to be transferred along with it. So we're going to have to create a new API and try to work that in. But mostly today we're just going to be working on getting the visuals working and then try to like push on through to some actual logical code depending on how comfortable I feel. We have 2 days to get this done, so gotta kind of move quick. I don't want to go into Monday because I need to go back to my schedule of on weekdays I sleep when I get off of work. I get off of work at 5:30 approximately, um, depending on stuff. So I usually make it home around 6:30 or 7. Uh, 6 like like 5:30 if I'm not working on anything. I'll leave the office a little early at 5, do a 9 to 5. But if I'm working on something, I won't make it home until like 7 o'clock. And I live a block away from where I work too. So, uh, and go to sleep like immediately when I get home, and I wake up at 5 a.m. and take care of whatever personal matters I need to take care of. And 4 hours later, I go back to work. So you can see there's a little bit of extra sleep in there, because I'm trying to catch up on a sleep debt and trying to be a little bit healthier and have personal time to myself. And what I enjoy doing is actually sleeping stuff. The second thing that I enjoy next is probably programming, and after that, just fucking with the community. So, what we have on screen here is the launcher.html, and we're gonna gut this a little bit. This whole entire footer basically needs to be removed. Actually, as you can see, I'm totally pro and have code folding. So I'm gonna cut all that and move it over into the index. I know this is not going to behave like I want it to behave, like immediately from when I started. It's just going to be totally fucked. Say that again. Yeah, you can see there's like a black area down there that's like missing shit. Okay, so first thing we need to do, well, I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, like everything's fucked up. So news is going to become gameless. So save. Base, save, close. Okay. Then we're gonna need a land mode. So we're just gonna work with the very first header. And we'll replicate out later. So we need a li area, span, and then give it an on click. And we want to run Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. And we'll call this land mode. Give it the proper classing. Okay, and style. I don't know what prompt is fucking up. Yep, we're getting a lot of crazy right here. It's not clearing its cache properly. So we can see that the width of this needs to be adjusted. Um, let's see if it works like I thought it would. Oh, it's not working like I thought it would. It should be throwing error. Okay, so index needs to load some additional scripting. For anyone that's curious what programming is like, this is basically it. You just like keep doing same shit over and over and over again, like little by little. If you've ever done sculpting, that's kind of what it's like. Like it gets extremely repetitive really quickly. As you're seeing, you guys probably are not enjoying this, but like I'm not trying to glamorize it. I'm trying to be real with you guys. This is actually pretty hard work. That's why I pay you so much. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Ta-da! On lick. Yeah. You guys could have said something. I'm joking. So that should work, right? So we're going to do LAN mode, and we're going to do deck edit. And we're going to do replay. So bata bata. Ugh. Just a little bit. Ow. Oof. I have no idea why it's doing that. That's good. Okay. Goes into freaking deck edit. What the fuck? Okay, deck edit. Something's malformed. Goes into deck edit. Okay, replays. Goes in replays. Alrighty. Okay, next up we're going to fix some of these visuals. Let's see here. There we are. Gonna go ahead and bump that up. I'm gonna set it at 80. I'm thinking that the settings should be somewhere else in the future. Yeah. They should be somewhere else in the future, so let's change that. Sorry. Gotta go here, find feature list, change this 30 that we were just filling with to an 80. So now it should be pretty. So I'm figuring we can open up all this stuff. There's a news thing in here somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh, we turned it into Gamelist. Alright, so this looks a certain type of way now. So we have to find the code that we used for that. So find Gamelist section. We're gonna hop off the server part and we're going to go down to the client and looking at CSS files. Look for main.css, find, control V, there we go. So hashtag Gamelist. What else is in here? Gamelist, game filter. Let's see, filter. Here we go. Cut this code. Out. Save that. Toss it in here somewhere. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's like 3 different programs, and I eventually need to clean it up. Okay, so we're going to close that window. Color catch. Hit that. Getting prettier, getting prettier. Okay. Here. Okay, section. We're gonna open it up and poke around just a little bit for a second. Here's where we're gonna start. We don't need this like padding at the top anymore, so we don't know if that's attached to anything, so we're going to do padding top 0. So the padding's gone. Background, going to be transparent. Okay. Something's not quite right here. Yep, I don't know what that's about. So we're going to grab that and toss it over here. Close our windows. Give it another boot. So, some of you guys might be wondering why we're doing this. The idea is to move the whole entire system to the web, and that's going to take some time. So the way it was developed was to be in layers so it could be quickly updated. And that's kind of like what's going on here. I'm trying to figure out why this background's white. not put it in the right file. Yeah, it's in the right file. Let's do it that way. Okay, now I know it's gone. Excuse me. Okay, now back to that filter that I just made blue. There we go. It's in frame. Okay, when it's in flame and it's web only, display none because it's launcher only and you're viewing it from the website, and then there's a thing that's put around it. So so when you're in frame and it's launcher only, display block. Yeah, I believe that's right. So we're going to back in here and find Gamelist, or rather LAN mode. These are only going to show up launcher only. This is also launcher only. Okay, so if we go start that. Close this out. Delete this. Okay, it's gonna hit the server first. And there's some misalignment up here, and we need to fix that. As you can see, the certain elements they're not displaying. They're not supposed to be there at all. I need to put it on the LI element. So, fresh. It appears to be aligned now. Yes, it is aligned. So hit Gamelist. It's fucking blue for some reason. This part. That whole filter needs to be launcher only. Now let's go back here. Find settings. Whew. So while it's in frame, this is normal and this is in frame. So while it's in frame, we have how we want it to look, but we need to adjust it so when it's normal. So margin auto 0 is a way of centering things. So we're going to see what that does. Yep. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna go and look in the launcher now. These are showing up, so inspect block. Yeah, so we're gone. That's awkward. There should be no display actually. So okay, need a way of canceling that. Just repeating a process over and over, practically guessing. Practically. Nope, still nothing. Still nothing. Okay, so I need to put a little thought to it. It's better to hide things with web. So so that gives us a marker for web. So we can different. So if it's launcher only, C dot web. Yeah. So a launcher only item when it's that will work. So we can take this out. Getting really long on the video, so we're gonna see if I can get this to work real quick, and then we're gonna try to end the video. So it's not here, so that's good. And it is here. Alright, so fixed it. Alright, so I'm going to keep going at this so that we will have a game list eventually, and kind of like fill out everything as you're seeing it, and just make this look a lot better. If you enjoyed watching me code in this Let's Code, please be sure to like and subscribe and share the video with other programmers or people that are interested in the project. If you're interested in Node WebKit, give it a subscribe. There's not a lot of projects out there that kind of show everything off. My name's Access Denied, and this has been Let's Code for Salvation Development.